Alrighty, folks. Welcome back. It is honestly, I don't know what day it is at this point because I've been stuck inside here for like several days, processing all my sour diesel. I only have like a little bit left, but that's just my personal supply. I need to go to the hardware store today at some point in hopes that, well, I'm hoping that my money will be going through at some point today. I need to make another trip over to the post office as soon as possible. As soon as I drop off these two orders, I got like one order and then I got another order here. I only have a handful of customers that are actually going to be getting stuff from me. I'm going to eventually get to a point where I'm actually going to be willing to go up against the probably after I drop off my next order, maybe even before, because honestly I need to start trying to take them out if I can, but I just really don't know if it's like worth it. One sec, we gotta wait for the cops to pass by. I didn't even expect Mr. Carr to actually be around. Busted. I got arrested. I thought I was actually gonna be able to get away. Oh, they got my drugs. I don't have any drugs now. Well, I mean, I guess I could see if I can snag a jar of it from Benji, provided Benji's not out. He is indeed out making money. Well, I've got 2 hours basically to yoink a jar of dark fuel from Benji, then take it across town to my house and actually pick up I need to take just one jar of that from Benji because I need just a little bit of dark fuel. I need a single piece of dark fuel for my freaking stuff. See, because I'm actually planning on grabbing some. I'm actually planning on making some very fancy stuff. I just need just a little bit more time because I need a little time so I can go back over here, grab some baggies, and actually drop off this stuff. I just wasn't expecting to get busted by a damn cop car today, so honestly, I wasn't really expecting it, but whatever. Well, I'm gonna have to, hopefully I'll be able to actually make it before it expires because I'd rather not lose my customer faith this quickly. Beth has been a very loyal customer. I don't want to let her down if I can. I don't like letting down my customers. This is a big problem for me in Drug Dealer Simulator 2. It's a big problem because I was always having a lot of trouble with the local law enforcement in order to keep up with it because I was always having trouble with the local law enforcement because they were always so weird about it. They got so hostile about everything. It actually got kind of irritating after a while. But then I found methods of actually getting around. I'm hoping that today, I'm going to go and actually go to the store, my post office over here, and I'm going to put down some more money to be laundered for tomorrow, seeing as how it does take a full 24-hour period for that, even though it's not like exact. It'll like be 24 hours from whatever time. So it'll be around a little after noon before I actually get there, since it's almost noon. If I get there fast enough, it'll be by noon by the time I get there. It'll be a little before noon based on what I've just done. See, because now I actually have to go about buying up the materials I need, because I have a recipe right here for dark fuel that I'm actually working on. I'm hoping to eventually be able to get a thing. See, I need to be able to bust into the newer neighborhoods, so I need to actually say screw them to those guys. I need to go pick up my baseball bat and my machete, and I need to actually be prepared to go to hostile action with them. I need to keep my machete and stuff like in the motel room and stuff. Like I need to get like a small, really small little shelf just to put stick in here. Just so I have a shelf in here or something I can actually put some stuff in. There's nothing in there right now, but that's not really the problem. Benji's out dealing. Okay, where is he at though? Looks like he's right down here. I'm gonna hold on to the little bit of stuff I have right now because I'm actually in the process of collecting the materials I need. I just need to go drop this dark fuel off because I'm not going to be serving any more drugs for at least a little bit, because my only objective is actually getting more drugs from my dealers so I can make more idle income whenever because I'm going to be like really busy for a short time collecting the materials. See, because I've got all this right here and I've got 3 more racks right here I can work with. I gotta go get Coke, Mega Bings, and batteries. So I'll be able to store the Mega Bings and the Coke, but then I'll have to actually squirrel away the batteries on the shelf that the Coke is gonna be on. So I need 80 of this. Alright, I got the Coke in that, so the batteries and the Coke. Gonna be again. I only have 3 more shelves, so I won't be able to store anything else. I gotta make sure this stuff's in the proper order, so I don't want to risk it messing up, because I don't know anything about this particular recipe. I wasn't really good at mixing drugs, and I never mixed drugs in my drug dealer simulator games. I just grew the basic stuff, but I grew so much of it that I was able to easily keep up with the overwhelming amount. And I could get people hooked on just the basic stuff because I was really good at keeping them fed. They constantly wanted basic drugs. I was like, here, I'll keep using the money y'all give me to grow more so I could grow like large break supplies worth of drugs. Everything is in a specific order now. So now I can make 4 stacks of it. So we're going to take... Actually, no. It's not that. Excuse me. That's for later. I need to go get this. Get this. Get this. And this. I got 6 stacks. So I got enough to start off with, so we're gonna go for the energy drinks because I believe that is the first step. So let's see what this does. I don't know if what this is going to do, but let's see what happens. It says it's supposed to be around, let's see, $160 after all the stuff is added. It's supposed to be $160 plus, depending on how hooked you can get your people. If you can get them really hooked on it, it'll be worth a lot. But since I actually have no idea what I'm doing with this particular recipe, because I've never used this recipe, I honestly don't know. I also need to go to the hardware store today and buy a single bag of fuel and 10 more bags of fuel after, or soil, excuse me. But I'll do that once I finish mixing this up and getting it backed away, because I have 2 more stacks of bags here and 2 jars. Athletic and energizing. Energizing should be the next one. These little things are pretty quick, and honestly, I'm hoping that this game ends up getting really a lot of, like, because this game deserves a lot of love, because they literally, I'm betting the people that are making this game are working really hard to make sure they can get it. See, I have just enough dark fuel to make this deal if I want, but I want to save this to see if I can get Kyle hooked on my new stuff. Because honestly, I'm kind of curious to see if I can get him hooked. Because three of the more expensive stuff would be really worth it to see if I could get him hooked on this stuff. Energizing, athletic. So this should add what, sneaky? It should add sneaky to it if at all possible. But honestly, I really don't know that much about product making. I'm just kind of rolling with it. Rolling with the punches, honestly, because like this is just basic meth, okay? I really need to just get rid of the meth, but it's like the steps and process I want to use to make the meth. It's like I don't even know, like a 12 step system, I think, recipe. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 steps, 8 different ingredients in order to make this. And I'm really hoping that I can actually go into, because I'm honestly really considering just going to war with the people, because I actually have a machete laying around. I just, until the dealers finish using up all of this product here, this is like 118 dark fuel and a little bit of purple ass. I don't want to risk losing all the drugs that I worked forever on, so I'm gonna wait until they're done selling all of that before I bump off on them. I can't believe I'm mixing actual gasoline with drugs, bro. This is kind of a lot, honestly. It was a lot of money. It was like over, for enough to make 4 stacks, which I still have to go to enough to make 2 more stacks worth, and then I'm gonna just bag it up in little baggies because I need what, 6? No, I need basically enough to make 6 stacks. So I got 2 stacks here. The jars are for later. Eventually, once I get the brick machine, I won't even have jars. I'll literally just be making bricks of supplies, because once you get bricks, the dealers will bag up their own product. If they sell off a certain amount, they'll be breaking it down into bags as they use it, because it's like they shave a little bit off and they give it off. Sweet cock. I love that name. I didn't name it that. I can tell you that much. I didn't name it that. Somebody else named it that. Honestly, I really wish I knew how they were coming up with these names, because honestly, it's kind of strange how they're able to come up with almost perfect names. It's the bad time. It's 5 a.m. Or, well, 9 p.m. Once I finish here, I'm going to see. I know I have a machete around here somewhere. I think it's over here. Ah, yes. Well, if you beat the crap out of them, so I could literally go to the basketball court, like, right down there, and I could pick up a bat, because I know they have a free bat, just, like, actually, no. Well, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll go out there, because I'm probably going to call off our truce. Harry Rhino. Nice name. This is supposed to end up being around $160 if I've made it right. But that depends. That's really dependent on how hooked I can get the people, because I got like I'm just how are you mixing batteries with drugs? How does that even work? Do you melt the batteries down first? How does that even work? How do you mix batteries with drugs? Do you cut them open and mix the acid that's inside with the thing? Because batteries are made of metal and plastic. How does that even work? I'm not going to question it. I mean, I will a little bit, but honestly, I'm morally just kind of concerned for people's health, because they're willing to smoke some pretty powerful shit going on here. Because, like, this will be probably, if this batch is actually successful, I'll be making it more often, because apparently this is like the Kingpin's choice. Well, that's what they say. They say it's the Kingpin's choice, but I'm a little hesitant to believe that. We're already up to 125, so I'm pretty sure that we're getting some fairly powerful shit going on. And this wasn't really that expensive. If I'm able to crank out this stuff, I'll probably literally just grow all this sour diesel and just literally just mix it with some basic, because I got another recipe for sour diesel. I could probably just crank out some stuff that's like highly efficient stuff. See, because whatever I get from this, I need to find that, and I need to basically make it as, I need to find the name of whatever this cranks out as, and make sure to favorite that, because I want to make sure I can keep that up. I wish there was a better filter system for the products page, like where you could set up filters and stuff based on the type, like whatever, like Kush, for under the weed tree, you need to have a thing for Kush, one for sour diesel, one for green crack, and one from Granddaddy Purple, because it's kind of hard. Miracle Express, dear God. No, this is worth a lot of damn money, so I am not wasting this. I will need to go to the store to buy 2 more sets of bags, so I can bag this up, so I can go and start taking it to people tomorrow. I would like to actually go into the new area, because I'm going to call off the truce probably tomorrow, and I'm going to go into the new area, and I'm going to start, you know... 40 bags. Don't worry. I'll come back for that machete later, because I'm going to go over to the... other side area, because if I can take out the Benzies family before the major update for the map expansion comes out, then I won't have to deal with the cartel, and I'll be able to operate throughout all of town, and I'll have suppliers and all that other stuff, because those guys are rolling most likely shrooms and cocaine, and I am not. I'll probably move my methamphetamine production site to this place whenever I move to my weed production, now, like out to the barn or something, because I'll probably end up moving it out there, because I'm like, I wanted to move my weed production to the dock warehouse, but honestly, I think I'd probably be better off making shrooms and cocaine there. Probably. And then just storing all of my bulk supply of drugs there instead of at other places. What am I doing? I need to start swirling this. Give the legendary drugs to the people today. Drugs, 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 drugs. I'll just put the jars on the shelf in the other room over there. I know. I need to go to this hardware store tomorrow and buy the appropriated materials that I need in order to get back to growing. I also need to run over there so I can buy a locker, so I can actually hire a botanist to work in my area there, probably. I might have to move out, like, move at least, like, one shelf out of there, because, honestly, I don't think that's going to be worth it. Get in there. We're doing the thing. We're pumping out these very high quality drugs. Like these, this is something I don't think I've ever heard of. Like this is some really powerful stuff. It's got a lot of freaking stuff to it. Like little status effects. I'm honestly kind of scared to see what would happen if I smoke some of this, because this shit's strong. Way stronger than I thought it was, but damn. Well, yeah, if I start growing nothing but this, then what am I supposed to do with all the sour diesel seeds? Oh, sadness. I know it's late, so I don't actually. I need to go and get my machete and then go over to the basketball court and get that baseball bat that's over there. It's a free bat, bro. Well, yeah, if I sit there and beat the crap out of everybody, if I lose out on all these really expensive drugs, I'm gonna be very upset. Alright, so that's it for that. Now, I need to find the Miracle Express, and I need to list this for sale and put it on the favorite tree so it goes up there. Well, I mean, this is going to make a lot of money if I can actually sell it. It wasn't really that hard to make. I just don't have a lot of space to work in, so I'm like, I'd like to be able to buy those lockers, but I don't have enough space. So I'm like, Alright, let's go to sleep. Dear God, $12,000? Level 1 Batman. That's also another thing. I need to actually get the I need to get spray paint so I can actually start spray painting my symbols all over town. All over my side, and then start doing it on the other side too. I wonder if you could actually have a trash collector. No, like an employee that walks around town picking up, like you can hire a homeless dude to walk around town picking up trash. Bro, I would hire so many homeless people. I would literally pay them. I would pay them just to run around town picking up trash. I'd pay them like $300 a week. Maybe every 3 days. 3 or 4 days for all that trash they would pick up. Because there's no... In this city? Oh, hell yeah. There is no telling how much that would cost. I need to go to this area, to this store. I think it's here. I think. Is it not? Ah, yes. About the best I could do. Jason Drugs. The emblems are going to get more and more ridiculous the longer I go on. Oh god. Why is it like that? Of course no one wants to do it here. You see how crappy that emblem is? Will I get in trouble for spray painting in front of cops? I think I'll just stick with Jason's Drugs, honestly. Eesh, that's a horrible. A little better. Not really. Unless I'm like really focusing hard, it's hard for me to sit here and focus on making a proper emblem. But if I motor around and I make proper emblems everywhere, then it won't be very hard for me to do that. Why are there so many cops around here today? Jeez. What is up with this place? There's so many cops. Jason Drugs. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Somebody's gotten high recently. Good. I can't wait to go to hostile with you. I would love to be able to beat the shit out of somebody. I literally carrying around weapons and spray paint. Trust me, if I was literally hostile with these dudes, you better believe I would literally be... I'm looking out for any shady people. No, it won't take long for shady looking dudes to start rolling around. I'm running around looking for shady people. They got freaking... I mean, I'd love to be able to knock them out, but like, it's gonna be a little hard for me to actually be able to knock them out. God, I hope I don't lose too much data. I know I packed off all my stuff before and grabbed the bat and stuff before I actually went to sleep, but still. I wasn't actually prepared for that. Like, actually fighting these guys seems to be pretty difficult if you're not actually really smart about it. I'm not really that really worried about it. I'm honestly, if I have to, I literally just walk around and start shooting people if I really have to, all I have to do is just walk around and start shooting people. Let's face it, that seems to be pretty easy. Now, I'm gonna have to go out and make my signs again. Jason's Drugs. Seems pretty simple. World's weirdest looking cop car. It looks like it's been crushed in a car crusher, but it's still operational. Very strange. Alright, we got all the spray paint we need to make our proper signs. I can't draw worth a damn. Yeesh. Yeah. It's the best I can do on short notice. Honestly, I'm not exactly great. I kind of wish you could just throw an emblem on the wall and be done with it instead of having to actually paint your own symbol. But I guess that would be for lazy people. Okay, that's a 4, but whatever. It looks like a U. It looks sort of kind of like a U, which is, I guess, fine. Let's see. I need to get up closer. Best I can do. It looks like a weird squiggly line, but hell, I couldn't even see the damn page because my face was shoved into that building there, so I couldn't see what I was actually doing. I tried my best, but honestly, it's kind of hard. Now this I can actually partially see, but I still can't draw worth a damn, apparently. Jason drugs. Woo. Drug house. Okay, this is starting to get irritating. Every time I try to draw worth a damn, if I'm not on a hard... I need to get my ass a mouse pad or something. You see, because I don't actually have a desk to work with, so I'm having to operate off of something, like a pillow or something. Which, honestly, not exactly that bad, but still, trying to draw while my mouse is sitting on a pillow, not exactly easy. It's mainly when all my letters don't even look like letters. They look like the ravings of a drunken idiot. Alright, now that I've covered basically my portion of town, I'm going to start working over here as well. Well, it's supposed to help you with your stuff, but honestly, if I could, I would probably very easily do that. Let's see. That's right. I need to save here just in case, and then I'm going to run up here to the motel and save again, and then I'm going to do... Alright, now we've become hostile with them, so we're going to go ahead and save again. If we wait like a short time, we're also going to grab... I mean, I'm hoping that stuff gets... Oh my god! I'm glad there's not a cop right there, bro. You need to go to the doctor right now. We're not prepared for that. I didn't think it was that powerful. Dear God. Okay. I was not prepared for that. Okay, look. These guys have, like, They have like 2 damn things, okay? I'm prepared for them to run around my damn... But I swear, if they try to fucking stab my ass... They came from over there last time, so I'm gotta be prepared. I just became a bagman level, so yeah. Get him! Yeah, that's right, fool. Y'all want to run around? Y'all want to try to kill me? Y'all gonna have to make it past my machete first. And good luck with that, fools. Assholes. Jerkwads. Bro, oh, I'm... What's up with that guy? That guy looks really big. He's tall! Alright, I need to go to my laundering business, and I need to put in another $4 grand to be processed.
Yeah.
Roll. I'm just waiting for more people to attack so I can keep killing them, honestly. And I thought it was actually going to be bad. Bro, I thought they were going to be trying to attack me constantly. Well, I'm kind of glad they're not, because it would be kind of bad if they were trying to constantly attack me. Alright, that's right. I need to go and get the stuff to Kyle, because I'm personally not selling it. Like, I'm not selling it. My other folks are. But I'll take that off of the ratio since, well, I'm technically not selling that right now. I'm selling this particular stuff. Now, you be careful with this. This stuff's really powerful, so you be very careful with this. Commence zombification now. He has one eye. He has a smoky aura, one eye, and he's green. This stuff is super powerful, bro. Hey there, Chloe. How you doing? You look high on dark fuel. You okay? Alright, looks like Benji's already been here. What's that? What? What you want, fool? What you want, fool? You looking at me like that for it? You looking at me like I'm weird, like I've done something wrong? Screw off, fool. I can run nearly as fast as this cop car. Yeah, but if you actually piss them off, yeah, they're going to be pretty hard to outrun. That cop car is not nearly as slow as you think it is. Alright, there we go. That's all the money been squirreled away. Let's check our... Looks like they got nothing. They've already finished off the other stuff. She's still got some purple stuff left, but that's only the only version of that I grew. Alright. Now, let me check this, contacts, because I need to get this region down, so I need to go back downtown, and I need to keep looking and killing folks, and probably even do some of my, oh god, no, not with this much drugs. No, not with this much drugs. I'm not even gonna try that. You see, I don't mind actually killing folks. I don't mind. They say it's easier just to knock them out, but honestly, I don't really care. I'll literally just keep killing them. Then I'm going to go downtown with my my spray paint, and I'm going to start spray painting everything. I'm going to start knocking stuff up with my spray paint. Okay, I can't see that. Okay, I need to get a little closer because I need to, like, actually draw this properly. Why can't I draw this? Like, why is it so hard to draw? I need a draw. Well, actually, no, a drawing pad probably wouldn't help because I'm not really a drawer, so. Okay, I guess it is technically illegal to be spray painting stuff. It is, I guess, in some way illegal. But no, I'm going to start spray painting everything around here. Well, I do have to capture this area so I can actually start selling drugs in this area. I mean, I got a lot of spray paint here, so I got enough to like seriously tag up some walls. I guess it doesn't really matter how crappy it looks just so long as you're tagging up a wall. Screw them, I'm knocking the damn influence down the wall. It's not, I guess it's not really meant to be very fancy. I'm glad there's no, like, specifics on, like, how crappy it's meant to be drawn or whatever. I'm glad there's not, like, any, like, rating on, like, how much points it takes off if it looks good or bad or whatever. I'm glad that's not a thing, because I don't think anyone can draw a proper emblem with this crappy spray painting system, the way how crappy it really is. Honestly, I'm just kind of waiting for them to try to attack me again, honestly. I really am. I'm actually kind of hoping on it, honestly. Well, I got downtown influence down to like 600, so that's something. No, but like if I really wanted to affect this, I'd have to get this ratio up pretty good. I'm looking around for various different spray painting spots and other spots I can possibly paint. Downtown's down to like 550, so that's something. I'm definitely tagging up the back of my building, because this is my place. I need to go buy more spray paint. Whoa! Hostile shots! But I also just need to keep tagging up different locations. Basically, whatever I can find that I can actually tag, I need to tag. With my crappy emblems. I'm drawing my name everywhere, because why not? It's literally basically the only thing I know how to draw. I'm not really an artist per se, so the only thing I really can draw is my name. Even though that's just my call sign for like most of the games I play. Oh god. No, this is not my actual name. It's just, you know, what I go by, because it's easier to go by something crappy than your real name. In most games, most people wouldn't actually put their real names. Anybody who puts their literal name like, their real name on any game that they play is not exactly the smartest person. I mean, I'm not calling you idiots, but you're not exactly safe either. You're honestly risking getting in some serious doo-doo. Well, I got a revolver now. I just got it basically. I gotta go drop my my baseball bat and machete back off at my house. Oh, careful. I don't want to get in trouble for having a lethal weapon. Do you know how badly I'd probably be busted for that? I'm literally running around with a lethal weapon on my back. I'm actually running around with a lethal weapon. I don't know how easy something like this is to conceal, but I have a feeling it's probably not easy to conceal something like this. Probably not. I keep forgetting I need to actually go to the hardware store soon. Looks like I need to be more careful and I need to make sure I pick up my money. Where is Molly at right now? She's down here. You good?
Hmm?
What is up with Kevin, bro? Why does Keith always look like he's so angry at everything? Like, he looks like somebody that's literally so angry at life that he just wants to smoke drugs all the time just to bear the pain of still being alive. You know how sad that is? It's really sad. Please tell me you have more pain. You do not. Damn. Can I buy paint? I cannot. I'm completely out of paint, and honestly, I don't exactly got nothing. Well, I need to just start running around, basically, while avoiding cops, because, like, I have a lethal weapon on me, so I need to basically avoid getting too close to cops, because I'm pretty sure they can probably sniff that stuff out pretty easily. Well, it's time for me to do some walking around, basically. Let me check my app real quick, my dealer app. Benji's got like $3 grand on it. I need to go and grab that real quick. If I'm good today, which I have all the drugs I need to keep selling, if I can eventually, you know, take out enough of the Benji's goods. Hey Benji, I need all the money, thanks. I don't trust them to actually carry even a small portion of drugs or money, because these guys are going to constantly try to steal it, and if I'm not here to defend them, I mean, I don't get up early in the morning. They leave at 6 a.m. I wake up at 7. They're up at 6 and out the door walking around by 7. Like as soon as 7 o'clock rolls around, they're already out on the road moving. So it's not really that big of a deal, but still. Five hours remaining on that. Let's keep running around. Maybe we'll eventually get jumped by some dudes. This is the barn out here. It's like way out here on the edge of town. It's a pretty good sized building, but even then, not exactly. It's not really that worth it, honestly. Not really. Bro, it's the preacher. It's the preacher, dude. I'm still waiting for them to actually send more dudes. I killed what, 3 dudes? I'm actually kind of waiting on them to send more. Is that it? They only have a handful of hostile dudes like walking around in all times of day.
Huh.
I got like 5 hours left before I can buy my van. I want my van. The Dinkler probably has a little bit of storage, but it's like most of these other vehicles are worth a lot more. This is probably the most expensive one, just like 30,000. That's 40,000. What's this one? 25. This is the most expensive vehicle in the whole game, apparently, the Cheetah. Even then, I'm still gonna buy the cheapest damn vehicle in the game, the minivan. You know why? Because it has the biggest storage, and honestly, I would rather have the van anyways. I'm still honestly kind of waiting for them to actually send some dudes out to try to attack me. Maybe they'll do more if I actually end up. I gotta wait for them to move out of the way so I don't want to risk getting caught.
Okay.
Drugs. Reminds me, I need to buy some stuff. I'm waiting on the purchase to go through, I'm waiting on my laundered money to go through so I can actually freaking start dropping off some serious cash. I'm honestly just kind of waiting. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get just about everybody hooked as hell on this stuff. This stuff's pretty damn powerful. And the Granddaddy Purple is apparently not very, starts out not being very addictive at all, but like that stuff can literally end up being some seriously overpowered shit. I mean, it literally zombifies them, bro. I need to go over here to this guy in y'all. Oh, there he is.
Huh?
Well, I know we can't do it here. We got a friggin' barricade, bro. We're gonna have to walk over here somewhere, probably in this back parking lot somewhere, where we can actually do a deal without getting caught. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's see what this guy looks like high as a kite. He still keeps his thing, but still. Something like that, it's not gonna be that hard to keep up. She's high as a kite. Everybody's high as a kite. I'm curious, why can't I get the cops high? You know how funny that would be if you could actually sell to the cops? You know how funny that would be if you could actually sell to the cops legitimately? Like, you find some cops or something that just want to get high. They're tired of their job and they just want to get stoned. Some cops in real life actually do that when they're freaking ready for, they're off work or whatever. Like, maybe a handful, like 1 or 2. Behind Taco Ticklers, eh? Alright, we're gonna stop by there, drop that off, and then we're gonna head back over to the dealership. We're gonna finally buy our Viper van. Our van, because we need to be able to actually hit up well, Ludwig, how you doing? Here you go. Overwhelming power of quality. Everybody is going to be high as a kite on this stuff. I can almost guarantee it. Everybody's going to be so hooked on this stuff that I'm going to probably have to end up making more of it. But right now, I actually have enough to keep it, you know, well and down and truly out there. I've been attacked one time. Once.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My van. Time to go get my ride. It's got a ton of storage for obvious reasons. That's why it's a meta vehicle.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I know I want to get one of these huge lockers if possible. Let's see, what else can we grab? Mixing stations. Let's go ahead and buy a handful more of these babies. We'll be able to bump ourselves up to this if we can get a deposit down. Let's go check the thing and see if we actually have I don't know. Do we have any money in the launder thing? I'm pretty sure we've already had our money done for today. We need to go get some more money on laundering. It's actually to the point where it's too late. I'll have to start it tomorrow morning, honestly. I kind of wish I could put a bed back here. Could I put a bed if I go buy one?
Yeah.
I wonder if I could actually put a bed back here. Hey, Ray, how you doing? I'm still looking for anybody that looks fishy. So I can, you know, go and kill those people. Well, I wonder if I can actually just place a bed in the post office. That way I can work on this side of town. Post office is technically one of my bases. Alright, how much do they steal? They basically just yanked everything off her, damn it. He's still got some dark fuel on him, but I need to be more careful. I mean, hell, if they start doing everything to my dealers, I'm gonna have to literally just take all of the business off of her and literally just start handling all the customers myself. Especially if I have to do that all this myself, I'm gonna have to run around with my van loaded up with drugs and park my van somewhere and just start operating out of that. Apparently, nobody attacks Benji. I'm not sure why, but he like never gets attacked. I mean, I am glad he never gets attacked, but still. Because right now, he's like the only one right now that's actually running any money for me. He's like the only one. Because Molly just got everything taken from her, like everything. I don't have any more product to give her. She's SOL on them customers. I guess I'll have to move all the customers off her and just let them call me. It's the only thing I can do right now. I guess that whenever you take them off the customer, you just send all those people a random text like, hey, I'm going to be handling you for a little bit. I don't have my dealer's out of product, so I'm going to be handling you for a short time. Just gotta let me know if you need something. Need a little something to help you get by. I mean, I need to get more money, so I need to wait till tomorrow so I can actually make a deposit. I got some stuff. I need to get my van so I don't leave it on the other side of town by accident. Molly just got all her stuff stolen like big time. Alright, we got people calling up wanting stuff. We need to go, well, since we're hostile with Benzies, we need to basically avoid having the dealers handle any of the, well, other than Benji. Benji's the only one that's actually safe to handle right now. Like less than an hour before that actually happens. Really? Yeah, well, as soon as I end up by the Western Express wharf is down here, so this is where Meg is going to be meeting me, I guess. I don't remember who Meg is exactly, so honestly, I guess I just have to wait here. Not really. I'm not really going to be doing that. Who is this? Rip Bozo. That's funny. Let's see, check the contents page. Westville. North supplier. This is probably why she got attacked. Reducing it by unlocking customers, defeating ambushes, interrupting cartel deals, and drawing graffiti in this region. How are you supposed to interrupt a dude? How are you supposed to even do that? It's not like they're easy to find. Mainly because I don't know what the cartel dudes actually look like. I've drawn graffiti around, but like... Do you have any additional spray paint? You are completely out of stock again, you asshole. I mean, well, I can't exactly be there as soon as they wake up. Like, as soon as they wake up, I have to basically immediately motor out there, motor to Westville, because I've already basically knocked off all of Westville. Like, I've already unlocked everything here. Have I not? I need to keep a sharp eye out around this area for any shady business going on. This is my territory. I gotta keep a sharp eye out for anything shady going on. Alright, I need to get out there and actually make... I need to actually get out there and look around and make what I can. I'm handling part of the deal because, like, this is, like, Westville's, like, over here. This is Westville right here. And this is a massive area to be able to keep a strong eye on. That's why I would love nothing more than to be able to ask her to ask the lady there to actually keep a sharper eye out for me so she can let me know if there's any kind of strangeness going on out there. Yeah. I need to be able to look around, so I gotta basically keep a sharp eye out while I'm running my drugs. I gotta look around for anything, any strange business going on. And as soon as I'm done here, then I need to start looking around for any strange business going on. Where would they even be? Is there an easier way to find these guys? Well, I mean, this is Westville over here. I need to be on a sharper lookout for anybody that might be, like, doing some shady shit out here. Be on the sharp lookout on my territory. Okay. I think I have a way to get those people to possibly interact with her. I'm gonna give her like 3 or 4 of my stuff. Well, I'm basically waiting to see if she'll actually go out and handle a customer or two, honestly. Well, I mean, technically speaking, she does need to actually get her ass out of the building in order to really be able to actually go out and handle anything. She needs to get out and get busy. Oh, wait, that's right. Gotta assign her some customers first. Well, this is Westville right here. So if I assign her all the Westville people and give her a stack of this stuff, she'll be able to make some money. Probably. No, it's mainly just up to me. Like, I literally have to, like, follow her around, basically, and give her, I need to give her just a little bit of stuff. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. So, I'm gonna go back over here, I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow morning. Alright, we gotta immediately get on the move. We gotta go and watch her while she makes her deliveries. Check the map. She hasn't left yet. So we're gonna watch and wait and be careful. Because clearly this area's still got some pretty stiff competition in this area. Cartel influence is... Oh, I'm about to say, I thought she was leaving. Okay. They haven't exactly made it out yet. Let me check Benji real quick, see if he's got a little bit. I guess I'll have to make a run over here real quick, because I need to actually start looking for drug deals going down, honestly. I haven't seen anything that looks even remotely suspicious across the whole area. I've been looking around, but I haven't seen anything that looks remotely suspicious. But then again, I'm also looking kind of diligently for anything that might be suspicious. I'm also kind of waiting on them to ambush me, but I haven't seen anything over here yet. Well, I mean, hell, is she not gonna actually get her ass out of the damn building and go and start looking around? I mean, I gave her something to actually sell. Is she not gonna get out there and actually do it? I mean, I was kind of hoping that somebody would be willing to actually attack me out here, but clearly they're not. I don't know really what to look for with it, any of the deals. Or I know what an ambush is, and I know how to stop that. It's called kill them. But the other things, I don't actually know that much about. Post office has laundered them a little bit of money, so I need to motor on over there and actually put down some more money. I need to keep a sharp eye on her specifically, so I know when she's leaving. So I mean, it's been a week. I might as well make my maximum deposit that I can handle. See, because they just took all the drugs I had off of that one girl. They took everything, all the dark fuel I had. Dark fuel and the other stuff too. They took all my money, dark fuel, and the stuff that I actually had available. And since I can't actually buy any more freaking Why is she not going anywhere? It's actually kind of starting to upset me a little bit. I'm like, I know damn good well she's got customers now. Does she not? Alright, let's find her some. Yeah. Maybe nobody wants the drug yet? I thought I got everybody hooked enough on it, but like if not, then I'm gonna have to start making something else. I only have a handful of customer base to actually handle this much drugs. Well, I mean, I kind of thought they would be trying to attack me, because the cartel's influence in this area is still at 500, but I need it to be at 300 in order to unlock the next area. I would assume that the drugs aren't exactly going to be all that out there. Oh, she's got a deal. Well, she's still got some items on her. I'm like, are you gonna actually get out there? I know you do have a customer out there. Are you not gonna actually get out there? Because you know I do need to follow your ass around and be like your bodyguard for a little while. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 wait. Whoa, hold up. I hear spray painting. I hear spray painting in there. I smell something fishy going on over here. Oh, I mean, I did technically hear somebody spray painting. I'm like, and my spidey sense was tingling. I'm like, I smell some shit going on now. I smell it. That ass is mine. I was like, that ass is mine. I'm just sitting here waiting for some cop to come around the corner now. I'm total Assassin's Creeding this shit right now. I'm just back and forth and waiting for somebody to come walking around the corner or something. Because I know if somebody comes around the corner, we're going to be screwed, because I'm going to get arrested and lose the drugs I do have. Molly probably just fucking hauled ass when she heard a gun go off right next to her. She probably hauled ass. Stop the green arrow and green to unlock item. Oh. Well, I mean, we've got it down to 400, but that means I have to literally out on I have to listen for spray painters. Why is that guy all the way over here? Basically, what I need to be looking for is anybody wearing an armored vest. Bulletproof vests are apparently a bad sign. Nothing in this area. I can't hear any spray painting. Nothing else is going. Nothing shady going on right now. Well, I think only one of her customer base right now is actually like Keith Wagner. I don't know where he stays. All I know is like a handful of these dudes aren't exactly high. They're not high enough yet to actually for it to really matter. I'm actually looking around trying to find something that actually matters. Everybody's out on the road, so it's going to be kind of hard for them to get hooked right now. Well, Benji's still got a ton of dart fuel. Molly's only got like 14 of that stuff left. I'm basically just waiting for her to get in trouble so I can come and save her. I'm listening for any. Yeah, we need to go get rid of this. Be gone! Be gone to the briny deep where you belong. I'm sending you on a one-way ticket to Davy Jones' locker. On the discount side, obviously, because we're not actually out at sea. I'm just listening for spray painting, because I literally just need to kill just one more of these guys. Literally just one more, okay? I need to kill one more. One more dude, and I'll be able to unlock the next area. Then I'll be able to go there and start killing people. I know, I need to actually start growing more product, I know. But I'm trying to slap the crap out of the cartel and get them out of my area, out of Westville, so I can start growing more product, because I don't want to risk them actually trying to attack me again. Or, well, attack Mosley, or Molly. I need to be on the sharp lookout for any area that might be even remotely suspicious. Well, this whole area over here is Westville. This whole section over here is all Westville here. So that means if I want to control Westville, I need to basically control this area with an iron fist. But that means I need to actually be able to find them. It's not like I know where these guys are going to randomly pop up at. I don't have an interactive map for that sort of thing. Alright. Now, I have two lockers here that are pretty damn big and bulky. Well, if I start using this, then I'll easily be able to maintain a much larger supply of drugs, no problem. Alright, let's just move all this over so we can easily well, I know I need to get that, so we're gonna move that and that, move this back up here, and then we're gonna have the tools and stuff down here, and we're gonna put all of our normal drugs there. We're gonna take these shelves over to the pawn shop, and we're gonna keep hunting around for anything suspicious. Alright, let's see. It seems like this is one of the only areas they know how to paint, because I have several spots around here that are actually, like, paintable, but apparently this is the only place I've actually caught them doing it. This is only the second time. I'm gonna need at least a few more of you dudes to keep coming around, or I'm not gonna be able to really hurt y'all. I think I broke one of his arms. It's fine. He's close enough, and I don't need this machete anymore. No, because I got a gun. I don't intend to shoot customers with this. Hell no. Only thing I need to do is just keep shooting these bastards that are trying to mosey in on my territory. That right there is a big old hell no to those assholes. They're not moseying in on shit. Not today. That is like only the second person I've managed to smush. I'm curious, Molly, how are you actually getting right by the damn how are you moseying right on past this protection detail right here? Like, you're walking right by them like it's not even a big problem, but yet, every time I go past them, I have to get searched. It's complete bullshit, that's what it is. Big money. Well, as soon as I go into the new area, I'll probably be moseying along quite often. Basically I'm hanging around waiting for them to try to start spray painting up this wall over here again. But I have a feeling if you actually successfully get to them, maybe. The docks region must be unlocked for this area to be used. It's probably because this is an industrial area. The docks area is nothing but a massive industrial zone. I need to head over to the super pizza place, and I need to drop all these drugs. Okay, so folks, I've already had to shoot two people and like stab 3 people with a machete. Okay, so I know damn good well this area is pretty freaking dangerous. If I'm Vinci, how you doing? You got a big fat? He's got a big fat stack of money. The Highland Range. Highland Range is closed for renovations. Seems like there's somebody over here I might be able to snag a possible customer. Oh, is this the person? Potential customer Lucy Pennington. Is this a possible free sample? Yeah, but that's pretty nice. You'll be hearing from me. Maybe I should just make this. Sadly, I've already got a crap ton of freaking stuff. I mean, I've already got this stuff down. Is friendly with one of their connections. I mean, it's not really that. It's the fact that I need to bust into their area a little bit and start moseying in on their area and start trying to kill off a handful of their people. If I keep killing them, eventually they're gonna fall prey to me, and I will actually win, and I will be able to march in on their territory pretty hard. Let's go on over here and start moseying in. Philip?
Huh?
Hey there.
Okay.
I guess if I drop their ratio down enough, maybe nobody will be in this area. Red hat dude, and I think this person. Hey, stop. Bruce. Ugh. Apparently my stuff here is not good enough for him. He's got some pretty heavy standards. Bruce has got some pretty heavy standards. I'm just... Eugene, I believe, is this guy right here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that's not really my strongest thing. I can pretty sure I can hook y'all up with something stronger, but honestly, right now, I'm really just trying to get rid of what's left of this stuff so I can take it off my market. Because I have more than enough money right now to actually really punch through enough area. Alright, we got 2 drops. We got 3 and 1. I'm still honestly kind of waiting for them to really hurt me. Like, or try to hurt me, honestly. Why are you waiting down here? Like, why down here for a meetup? I guess so long as it's not in the middle of the night, I don't really care. But as soon as a police curfew's out, I try not to make any drops after that, any kind of drops of any kind after that, because I know once that happens, there's a very high possibility that I won't be able to maintain my cover, my protection.
Huh?
The afternoon, nighttime, and whatnot is basically the only protection I have. Let's go check this guy and see if he's got any more meth growing. Output would be moved to this low destination by the assigned chemist. Do we not? We have liquid meth. Is that not what we're supposed to make here? I don't want that low-grade meth anymore. That actually reminds me, I need to go to the shop and actually order off some more. I need to go down to the warehouse and actually buy up a few stacks of those materials. Hey Peggy, how you doing? Alright, let's go down here to the hardware shop. I don't really care if they take everything, just so long as if it's not worth much, I don't mind. But if it's my special blends, I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, I was pissed when they stole like. Do you run? Okay, I'm gonna run this by you real quick. I know it probably doesn't matter, but like, okay, we're gonna run by this real quick because they literally stole like 26 jars of dark fuel. That is a lot of damn dark fuel. That's almost 100 dark fuel, and each one of these can only do 20 at a time, and that's like 5 or 6 different stages of items that have to be mixed. So yeah, it's a lot. Well, I need to clean up the area a little bit. I have to pick up the dirt, and so I can go to the shop tomorrow. I need to go to the hardware store so I can buy stuff for this stuff for that. I plan to go to the hardware store so I can buy a locker, and then I'm going to go to the appropriate place, and I'm actually going to hire a botanist for this room here specifically because I know I need a botanist so I can have somebody to help me grow like a large amount of drugs, no problem. But that also means I need to have a locker in here. Alright, let's see. What else do we got? We're going to move all this in here because I'm not going to be running, like, actually cutting my own stuff anymore. Alright, I'm going to go and pick up. I'm going to go start by cleaning up all this. Then tomorrow, I'm actually going to go and buy 2 to 3 more large storages so I have a good storage ready. I'm like, I've got a lot of money now, but like 18,000 something dollars, that's a lot of damn money. And it's mainly the fact that I know that what little bit of stuff I have is probably not going to be enough to really package and pound a good, like a chunk of this stuff out. Like, I need a lot more material. And I need something that's going to really kick ass if I'm going to actually be able to really punch into that new area there. I'm going to need something that's going to kick some serious ass. I got to take an emergency bathroom break, but then I'm going to be back in just a short bit, and we're going to I'm going to start brainstorming up another possible recipe I can use. I'm going to start making meth here soon, probably, and then maybe with my crystal stuff there, we can make a really strong drug that I can make a lot of, and then I can send that out with my people, and I can actually start sending that across town, because I can take all the customers off and list that for sale, and then get everybody hooked on it, and then I can simply give it to my people, and then go into the new areas and start pounding them too. The main thing is I need something that's really quick and efficiently easy to make that I'm not gonna have to work my ass off to like okay, so let's check my recipes for sour diesel. When you make these mixes, you need to add ingredients in order, otherwise you might end up with. You can start out with this one. This 85. This is 88, and this one has 100 sales for average. Best overall. So $48 to $30. Okay, so it's banana iodine percent, I guess. Well, that's not really that bad. I can just go to the gas station and load up the thing with plenty of materials to buy. But I still have to actually hire a botanist to help me manage this. Like, I need, and with a botanist, I technically don't need these soil things because they'll do it for me. I'll put those things in there, and then I'm going to go to the hardware store tomorrow. New region unlocked. The docks. 1 petition dealer and supplier. I'll bet to punch him pretty hard. Well, first I need to go to the hardware store and I need to buy all the required materials for hardwaring. I'm hoping this dude can handle up to 10 things, but I don't know if he can. I don't want to have to hire 2 different botanists to handle a total supply of things, because if they can't handle all of it, then I'll have to just squirrel some of it away.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's see, we need a locker so we can actually hire. We're gonna buy 2 just in case. Alright, let's head back to the shop. We're gonna go back to the house and we're gonna drop this stuff off. Behind the casino. I gotta motor over there real quick, like, because I don't know if I'm gonna actually make it. That's a long ways for me to run. Not impossible, it's just still. It's a long ways for me to run. Well, since Molly's actually out of product, I can't get too many people hooked on this, because this won't be something I'm gonna be making that much longer. Wow. I don't know, I might make it more. I just, like, I need time to actually cook up a bunch of it, because, well, for one, I need to actually be willing, I need to be able to get rid of it, a lot of it. I need to be able to crank out a lot of it. That's actually one thing that really upset me about the cauldron when the big cauldron was added. It's not a bigger version of Mixer. They could easily do something with the cauldron instead of it being like they need to make another version of the cauldron that's just a big mixing machine. That's for like industrial grade mixing. It's for an industrial grade cooker, but it's like they could easily make a much bigger version, take that pot cauldron thing from that, and then hook it up to a big mixing machine, and bam, you have a big baker's mixer. A big machine like you would have in like a bakery or something. There, you have an industrial grade mixer that's like massive. It's about the size of the cauldron machine, but a little bit bigger. There. Now we got a really big version of storage. Now we gotta actually move all this stuff from inside here inside the house. Well, it really depends on how much they actually be able to access like that. With the way it's shaped and stuff, I might actually have to completely redesign the thing to where it only has 8 of them in there instead of like 10. Because technically I only had 8 racks worth, so would it really matter if it was only 8? Probably not, honestly. Alright, let's go on over here. I mean, I need to actually get a more larger operation for mixing stuff. Like, I need to basically use that room there, the house I'm working out of, for just drying and stuff, and I need to buy that building there for mixing, and I need to have like a handful of chemists there and have like 6 stations, like at least 6 stations, depending on how many different systems there are. If there's 6, then that means I'd need at least two chemists to be able to handle it. Plus, then you have to think about the other stuff. Then you'd have to have a packager to actually package the stuff away. And then you'd have to have lockers in order to actually squirrel it all away. Oh, looks like my bench is flying around. Oh. No, the guys down here, they're tough. These guys are tough cookies. See, I've only got a very small amount of this stuff left. I mean, like tonight, I'm probably gonna have to literally. I need to go to the station, the place tomorrow, and I need to hire at least one botanist. I'll hire two just in case, because I don't know if I actually have to like completely redesign the thing. But I bought a ton, literal metric fuck ton of sour diesel seeds because I was planning on that being my permanent. But honestly, if it's gonna be that expensive, if I don't want to have to throw all those seeds out, I want to actually be able to use them to make something. I don't have enough space to set up the amount of machines I would need to actually be able to do. I need more mixers and stuff. And technically, I do have enough space to buy that place. I just don't know how big it actually is. Like, is it actually big enough, or am I going to need to buy an even bigger place? I mean, am I really? I'm pretty sure I'm just going to end up blowing up your house or killing somebody. Because, I mean, I've got a handgun now. I'm not really afraid to keep shooting you people. I'm like, if they're really going to start... I actually need... I need to go down here first. I need to buy this thing. It's got another 10 minutes, just around another 10 minutes left before that's going to be done. Alright, let's go in here first. We're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna hire at least 2 botanists.
Yeah.
I'll take just one for now, because I don't know how many that's actually gonna need. Alright, let's go over here. I need to actually buy like 80 of this and 80 of that.
Oh Lord.
Well, this thing is gonna be a Bagman level 5. I think I'm almost to that level, but like, I'd need to actually come down here with my van in order to really be able to actually be able to help them with that specific problem. Especially if I'm actually I need to head down here to the botanist thing, and I need to actually get shit set up. Then tomorrow I need to actually get prepared to move over enough. Locker. Signed. Supplies. Signed. Assigned. Okay, so 8. This is gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to take that all down to the shop tomorrow and actually start selling it. I think that's the one we have. Is this one? Yeah, that's the one we have. That one's just for the growing. Well, I'm only growing sour diesel from here right now, so I just need to grow all the sour diesel. Then I need to pay this guy for like $1,000 in there. That way I have 5 days worth of constant production, at least. Well, one botanist should be more than enough, and honestly, I only really need to grow one type. Place cash in the botanist locker. Let's see. Is he gonna? I guess he's gonna get to work. I guess so long as it's at least a tiny space. And I may, well, actually, no. I think I might actually need to get that. I need to. Where's that locker at? I need to put that locker back down because I need to actually go and hire a cleaner for this house. Yeah, I need to go and hire a cleaner because I'm going to need one for my house, for this house, because I won't be able to keep picking up all that mess because, well, he drops it on the ground, so I'm like, I know I won't be able to keep that clean. If he's just going to throw stuff in a trash can, sure, but I don't even have a trash can in that house. Maybe I should put one down, even though I know it's going to get irritating. Alright, let's head over here and we'll get our cleaner set up and he can start managing the house. Cleaning up all the stuff. That actually reminds me, I need to go and probably find that. Do I have a trash can here somewhere I can use? There probably was a trash can in here at some point, I just never used it. Seems like something like that's probably going to take a while. I'm going to go on and go to sleep. We're almost to level 5. Well, I don't have any right now. I need to go buy at least 2 to 3 trash cans for the house, even though I know I don't have really anywhere to put them. Let's see. Maybe instead of, I might actually go across the realty station over there and buy the, I'm not sure what this area of cleaning means. What's this, a green area? Is that like the area which you can actually clean with it? Trash can, trash can, trash can. Oops. Now we need to go in here to this side. Trash can. And we need to go and select him again because we'll keep deselecting him by accident. Then we need to go put like $1,000 in here. Now he's gonna go around and sit there and pick stuff up, and he's gonna put stuff in the cans. And with that, I don't need this anymore. Well, not that. I'm keeping my storage supply. I don't need this. I don't need that. And I need to go grab all this furniture and stuff and put it out in the truck. Let's go. We gotta head to the pawn shop and drop all this hardware off. To go the other way. Yeah, because I need to go up. As soon as I'm done here, I need to go up to the realty place and buy that storage shop over here. That way I can hire additional boxes to drop out that stuff. But as soon as I finish, I'm going to have to try to start making something even stronger, because the standards of the upper town area are a lot higher and a lot harder to beat. Those standards are going to be pretty hard to beat. That means I'm going to need some help with the mixing process, so I actually have something, something that somebody to help me with the mixing process. I'm going to have to probably hire an additional person there, probably. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get that $4 grand in the tank. Right, the only thing about the van is it's hard to drive. It's hard to steer whenever it's really busy. Let's see. Alright, now let's head back to the shop and we're gonna buy we're gonna go to the hardware store and we're gonna buy a locker, an additional locker for an additional box, because we're gonna need another box to handle all the drying racks, so we can dry all the stuff that we have, all that towel and so on. It's a very big little area that I can work with. That's gonna be my mixing room for mixing up various drugs. Yeah, because I can actually have stuff dropped off there, but I'll probably end up doing it myself. I just need to get like at least 4 stations, maybe even 6, depending on how many ingredients there are. Gonna go grab all the meth that's in this building, since I'm not gonna be mixing stuff here anymore. I need to move all the meth into the van so I can move it over to the new area. It mainly it's really dependent on whether or not I'll be able to actually set up something, because the way the methamphetamine works is like, it doesn't matter if it's poor or standard or not, it doesn't really matter. Because any way any version of it you use, it's still going to be expensive. So I need to have more than enough space to actually work with something like this, because it's going to, these big lockers they're huge for a reason. They're big lockers, so you need a lot of space to work with them. Alright. Okay, so I need to grab all the drugs I have here. I might honestly have to grab an additional one just so I have something to work with. An additional large locker if the place is still open. I'm lucky I managed to grab that before he closed up shop for the day. Seems like there's a door back here as well. We'll start out with one chemist, and then I'll buy another one if necessary.
Yeah.
Alright. We got our chemist, so now we need to get out on the road. It's public curfew's in effect until 5. That means all of the cops are going to be constantly on the move. They're going to be on the lookout, so I need to find a way to get past them so I can get back into my shop. mixing stations, but yet I don't know how to. Output will begin automatically to move. Output will be moved. I need to look this up to see how that actually works. I've never used the chemist with a mixing station before. The only way I currently is to have a handler routed to bring items from a shelf full of only one thing to the mixer. One handler could service 5 mixing stations this way, so long as you keep those shelves stocked. I've tried that. Do I still have to assign it to the handler to just get them working? For each ingredient, you need 1 mixing station and 1 shelf. Have only that 1 ingredient in the shelf to handle the mix. Okay, so I guess I can't do this. I guess I can have maybe 1. Alright, well, I can't use that person here. I thought I could, but apparently not. Not really, no. Not really. No, not really. That's an elevator? Alright, well, it seems like I'm going to be mixing a lot of stuff. I just need to actually get stuff out. I'm gonna be in doo-doo if I get in trouble now. I try to never assign anybody to the late night. Because this is when the curfew starts, and the curfew means cops are constantly motoring around looking for people that aren't supposed to be out. Bro, I don't even have a bed in that place. I don't have a bed in that place, so I mean, yeah, I need to actually hire another lawman for that place so I can drive all that sour diesel I have.
Huh.
Well, the botanists are only going to be for growing the plants, and then I'm going to have the second one for drying the plants. That way, whenever all the products are done, I can just go by with a van and have them load them all up with a brick. I can have the bricking station there. I can brick everything up. locker. Pretty sure we should have, okay, we have at least one locker, so I need to then grab that, and we are going to select you for all of the drying racks in this area, because I know I need to have I need to have you to all of the drying racks throughout this house, so I don't have to worry about them being in any weird position, and I can still have you operate just the drying racks. That's all you're going to be for, is just the drying racks, to make sure all of them are handled properly. All of them are going to be handled by you, good sir. Star, throughput, threshold, there. Star, there. Star, threshold, there. I have to set all of them for gold stars, so we're basically good to go. Oh shit. Completely forgot I had deals going. Deals assigned today. I completely forgot. Oh god. I gotta go by really quickly and shoot this guy, because this person's over here trying to do the weirdness. I can't have y'all trying to mosey in on my territory now, bro. Y'all know the rules. Don't mosey on my territory and y'all won't get shot. Plus, I've only got like 3 shots left on this thing, I think. I'm pretty sure I only have like 3 shots left. Yeah, I have 3 shots. I need to get back and get to this shit as quickly as possible before I run out of time. It's not that, I actually don't have anything. I don't have any drugs to work with. So I need to find my van, and I need to actually go about motoring to the area. I need to go and grab all the materials necessary for that. I might even need to do me a solid, and I might even need to do myself a solid and buy like another 4 freaking mixers just so I can mix up 2 different things at one time, but nah, that's too much work. Anything in here? Oh, good. Let's go to a gas station. We need to buy all the requisite materials for 4. We're gonna do 4 different stacks, since 4 stacked of each item, so we can. Alrighty.
need them though.
Yep. Alright, since there's a police barricade there, I'm going to have to drive around a long way in order to get past it. I've actually seen them set up a barricade on this bridge before, too. It's just much rarer it's a lot rarer for that bridge. But if they've known to drive that route with drugs, they might even barricade that road as well. Well, I do have a weapon, so I don't know if I don't know if they would get mad at that. Alright, let's check the sour diesel recipe since I'm running sour diesel right now. Alright, let's see. 80 bananas, iodine, where's that at? Okay, there we go, there's that. That. Gas. Coke. Mega bean. Battery. No, it's mainly the fact that I might actually end up having to leave my thing behind. See, I don't know what happens whenever you bottom out the cartel's, like, reputation in one area. Will they actually, like, permanently leave, or, like, they not hang around anymore, or what? That's one thing I'm kind of curious about. I almost got stuck there. Well, I'm gonna have a bunch of sour diesel dried out soon, so I need to have all the materials ready and on hand and available, ready to be used. Alright, now we need to drive back down. I know I need to actually prep the other stuff as well. Prep my other recipe for the meth at some point. I need to get that stuff together as well. Alright, we need Coke, make big batteries, bananas. $80 Coke, 80 mega beans, 80 batteries, and 80 more bananas. Now I'm going to do the 80. That, Load on the vehicle. I'm gonna take that on my personal inventory, so I actually have the full length of material ready. Now we're going to actually, now that I have everything I need for 4 batches worth of, I have the recipe right here, so I'm not that worried. My biggest thing is the chemists. The chemists need a major overhaul, especially if they're going to be useful for like big scale productions. You need to be able to assign them a recipe of like whatever current product you're trying to make. You need to be able to assign that product so that they can then therefore collect all the necessary materials and like chain that stuff together. I am stuck. Come on, get in there. Well, I know Coke goes after the gas, so that's not that big of a problem. Mega beans. And then stack that stuff in there, put my gun right there and the bullets right there so I can then grab the rest of it. Two, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. All right, let's see. I'm just trying to get to level 5 so I can actually take this stuff off my sale list. I need to basically get all my sales done before the end of the day. Because as soon as the curfew starts, cops are gonna be like, because the cops get really freaking pissed whenever you're trying to sell drugs. They don't like it, not even a little bit. They hate this stuff. That's their whole shtick. Their whole shtick is about them literally just getting pissed at anybody selling drugs, even though technically there's a whole ass cartel in town. You should go tell him. He might be able to move stuff for you. Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh my god, that was close. Brad Crosby is a dealer. I got my truck stuck. I'll have to go and get it unstucky tomorrow. Uh-oh. The fuzz are coming this way. I gotta go around the backside. I hope they're not mad about my van being stuck there, bro. Because it's their fault. I parked my van in a weird spot and I had no way to get it out. So, like, what do I do now? So let's see. He's growing this stuff up pretty good. It's just kind of like it's stressful. I know it does take a long time. It takes several hours for that stuff to dry out. No, the only thing that's going to be good about having a cleaner is somebody that's constantly there just to keep picking the trash up that these guys drop on the ground. Technically, the trash cans aren't even needed because, I mean, honestly, they don't do anything. I'm not going to be making any drugs for a little while, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this stream off here. And I am going to get to work on making these drugs. So if you like this stream, please do leave a like, and I will see you again in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Peace.